Hey guys! Welcome to Couple. Please like and subscribe if you like this video. In a meeting of the National Space Council yesterday, June 18th, President Donald Trump ordered the Pentagon to get cracking on building a sixth branch of the US military called the Space Force. This ambitious project, which Trump has been teasing for several months now, would result in the first new branch being added to the US military since the Air Force was created in 1947. But what exactly will this Space Force do? Who will pay for it? When will it launch, and most important, will it involve lightsabers? None of that is really clear yet. Since first bringing up the idea for a Space Force in March, Trump hasn't provided many concrete details about the project, save for some philosophical talk about recognizing space as a warfighting domain and assuring American dominance there. While this sort of language might conjure up images of interstellar laser battles or armadas of hovering battleships, the reality of American space security is far less scintillating. According to Laura Grego, a senior scientist in the Global Security Program at the Union of Concerned Scientists, space security mainly involves keeping other countries away from American satellites. 22 weirdest military weapons. The US military is strongly underpinned by a very capable satellite fleet, Grego told Live Science. And the US is in the middle of trying to figure out what its strategy should be to keep its satellites safe. I see this push to have a Space Force as just one other feature of doing this. What is space security? Since 1984, the US Air Force has put more than 280 satellites into orbit. The most recent one, a missile detection satellite named USA-282, was launched in January. These satellites do everything from predicting the weather, to monitoring ballistic missile launches, to helping soldiers call their families, Grego said. They are crucial for surveillance, reconnaissance, navigation, and communication, and every branch of the military relies on them. Certainly, preventing foreign nations from interfering with these satellites, say, by jamming their sensors or hacking into their networks and stealing information, is a paramount national security concern, Grego said. A Space Force, presumably, would take charge of protecting and maintaining America's space capabilities. The trouble is, the US military already has an agency that does this. The Air Force does most of this, Grego said. In 1982, the Air Force formed a new agency called the Air Force Space Command, AFSC. According to the AFSC's website, the command's mission is to provide resilient and affordable space and cyberspace capabilities for the joint force and the nation.